Well, hello everybody. So once again, we're here with another Kingdom Relationship video. I'm Nate Holloway.
I'm Lakesha Holloway.
And we're the founders of Kingdom Relationships, which is a movement for singles and newlywed couples given to us by God just to help you learn different things about relationships, about marriage if you're newly married. And you're actually learning with us because we're going on 2 years now being married. So we learn, and it's just advice we get from God, from mentors, from people that we interview and things like that. But we're here tonight to answer another question from that we have. And we're going to give you the answer. Yes, go ahead and read it, baby.
Okay. It says, how much of my past is relevant in a present relationship, especially if it has nothing to do with my present?
Whew, that's a loaded one. It depends on your past, because you can have, depends on what you did in your past. Let's say if you're in a present relationship right now and you back in the past, a guy, let's say a man for example, you back in the past and you had sex with this girl and you don't know anything about it, then a child pops up. It has nothing to do with your present because you went with that girl, but then a child comes in and it becomes a part of your present. Or let's say you were very promiscuous in your past, and you get into a relationship or you get married now. Something in your past can come up, like for example, me. When we got married, actually we started dating. I got an email from someone laying me out because I decided to be with my wife and not with them. Then after we got married and we got pregnant, I got several emails saying, it was their loss, they're mad because, so it's different things. So, but if my wife wasn't a strong woman that she is, because I showed them to her, she wasn't a strong woman that she is, she was insecure, then that would have created an issue. You got to look at how you lived in your past. Now, if you've changed, if you've worked on that, if you've changed yourself, then it probably won't have any bearing. Yeah. But if you didn't cover that ground, if you didn't change anything, if you didn't break ties with those people, if you still holding on to a little bit of your past, let's say, some of your past doesn't have anything to do with now, but you're holding on to it. It could really, really be detrimental to your present because you didn't let go. That's why you have to let go of things and people of your past. Yeah. You have anything you want to say, babe?
I do. I'm going to take it from another perspective because a lot of things happen in childhood, and I call this thing called arrested development. A lot of us, you have things that happen in your childhood, whether you were mentally or verbally abused, whether it was a parent, or you were teased by kids at school, you were molested, you were raped. And oftentimes what happens is at a certain age, say you were molested at 12 years old. Well, if you didn't get help at that time, it's something I call arrested development. You are arrested at age 12. At the moment that offense happened to you, you are stuck there. So from 12, or if the offense happened at 15, from 15 on up, you're operating at 30 years old as a 15-year-old, as a 12-year-old. And really, it's not necessarily your problem. You act out on certain things. You treat people a certain way. You spaz out over certain things. And it's all because something happened to you at a critical age, or something happened to you at a point of your life that you stopped any type of growth, any type of progression because of that one event that happened. And if that's not dealt with, you're going to continue to go back to that age. So when I met Nate, I talked about some things that had happened to me in my past. And I want to let him know I do things or I act out certain ways because of this that may have happened at this time. So he was aware of, when he sees, that's that thing that happened at this time, or that's that happened at that time. So he's not unaware, like, well, why is she acting like that? Why does she get upset with me? Well, because there are certain things that happened in my past that he needed to be aware of and he needed to know about so that he could cover me, he can protect me. And literally brought healing to a lot of those areas as well, because I was repeatedly making some of the same bad mistakes and choices in my adult life for things that happened, when I was a girl or a teenager. Yeah,
and then you may think sometimes, well, I'm a grown, that doesn't have nothing to do with you. That's my past. If you're single, you meet somebody, it don't have nothing to do with them because that's their past. If you're married, I had a situation where I was dating a young lady and she got upset with me because of things in high school. I had my high school yearbook and things like that. She was upset, and I was like, you know,
It's
has
high
nothing
school.
to do with that. But by me bringing it out,
Yeah.
I realized by me bringing it out and showing it to her, you know, insecurity, you know, then you got to know the person that you're with. You
Right.
got to know the person that you meet. But you can never say that it has nothing to do with you because it's in my past.
That's
because
right.
it can. And so you have to think about it. You have to look at your past. Okay, what do I need to bring up? What do I need to tell them? Like I told her everything about me. She told me everything
Yeah.
about her. I had somebody tell me before, you shouldn't do that. You know, you shouldn't put all your cards on the table. But it helped our marriage.
And it's maturity.
Yes.
It is. If you want to know if you're ready to get married, that's a test. That's a true test. If you're hiding something, if I was hiding something from him, I wasn't ready to get married. I was only at the point where I was ready to get married, where I could tell him the deepest, darkest secrets of mine, things that no one knew, and that he was able to sit there and listen and accept it,
Right.
and be okay with it, and me being able to risk his rejection. You know, I was able to put it out there and be healed to a point. And that's the other thing. Things that happen in your past, you have to get healed because you're going to bring in a relationship and drive that person crazy over stuff that you went through. So you have to be able to get yourself to a point where you're healed enough that you can throw that stuff out there at someone and don't care how they feel, because no one can tell your story better than you. So I throw it out here. This is what it is. This is what happened. This is how I feel about this. This is what I feel about that. And if he couldn't handle it, then he wasn't the right person for me. So if you put that stuff out there, they can handle it, then that may tell you that they're at a maturity level where they can be able to cover you or protect that, or make you, feel better, help you get past it, or celebrate your victory over it. So you have to be able to tell people, or to tell the other person, the things, your deepest, darkest secrets, knowing that, guess what, they can go and, reject you and tell 10 other people, but guess what, it's okay, because it's your story. They can tell it, but it's your story that they're telling. No one can tell your story better than you.
And then if you don't have anything to hide,
Yep.
what's the point of not telling them?
Exactly.
Like we people talk about the phone. Like we was just talking the other night about people. Somebody said on TV they went through their husband's phone. I said, "Baby, you ever going through my
went through
phone?"
your phone.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay," but see, my phone is there for her to look through. When I get text messages,
I do it in his
she
face.
see it. When I get phone calls, she see it. If I have female friends, they're like sisters.
Yeah.
They call. She talks to them. So it's like, because I don't hide anything. I love this woman. So when you love a person, you won't hide anything. So we're not going to rant too long on this. This could be a
is going
subject
on and on.
that could go on and on. But
People are really struggling in this area,
Yeah.
and it's not only from, like you said, being promiscuous or just bad choices. Sometimes it's not only the choices that they have made, but offenses that have happened against them. So this is a broader topic that can really be broken down, and we can really help people get free of some things that happened in their past.
And we're going to do that. We're going to do that for you. We came with that, so we're going to do that for you. We're going to break this down. And then email us if you have any questions dealing with this video. If you want to tell us whether we did good, whether we did bad, whether you liked it or not, email us at krelationships@gmail.com. That's krelationships@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at krelationships. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on Kingdom Relationships on Facebook. And check out our website, kingdomrelationship.org. Till next time, we're going to bring some more videos for you. We're going to have another video on our son about Caleb next time. So you can follow him and his fine, cute little self. He look like his daddy and his mommy. But we love you guys. So until next time, be victorious.